Washington will start things off for the Tigers here in game number 4, best of 5. And a quick tip by Queen and NZENWA.
Great position, one blocker up, didn't hit it real hard, just put it in the hole.
Like Britton Riker's second team all-conference last year, set a new team record in block assists for the Wildcats. Goza. Benson is long. And the Wildcats lead it 2-0.
I thought Longerin got away with one there too. That was an ugly set. A little bit of a mishandle.
Martinez with a set. Beg your pardon, Lonergan with the set, and a good one for Brittany Cooper. Number 25. Sophomore from Houston.
Martinez back to serve.
A line drive knuckleball. Lauren Rapp with a winner.
Big hit for Lauren Rapp. Hole in the block, took advantage of that.
She had 3 kills in the last game.
Look, big hole in the block, right through the hole.
Wildcats lead it by 2.
Successful for her tonight.
And she'll serve it. Lonergan the set. That's Skinder with the dump.
Great changeup. Went for that pipe play out of the back middle position. They thought she was bringing the heat. Didn't bring the heat. Give it a little changeup. Little changeup right here, right over the block.
Tied at 6. Out of bounds.
Nice swing by Queen, but just a little bit wide. Kentucky's players thought that there might have been a touch on the block. None of the lines people called it.
LSU inches in front for the first time in game 4. Tigers would like to close it out in this game. Dig by Rapp. Nice dig by Sauer.
Great rally here.
And another tip for the Tigers, kind of Washington, yeah.
Washington does a great job. She shows them heat, and then throws that little tip on them once they get their back on their heels on defense.
Big by Martinez. Washington. That's going to be long and a point for the Wildcats. Now back to a 1-point game. Roomley will serve for the Cats. First team All-Stater. Graduated first in a class of 89.
LSU setter Longerin having a hard time on location. She keeps putting Washington back on the 10-foot line, and Washington can't control it and keep it in bounds.
So we're tied again at 8. Roomley trying to find a hole. And it was Benson who found the hole for the Tigers.
You know, and that's Brinkenholder's fault. I mean, Rumley is supposed to release to the ball when it's to the net when it's coming over that slow, and Nicole's got to get up there and make that pass.
LSU by 1. And it was Sauer trying to make the dig, but instead gave Skinder a big opportunity, and she took advantage.
Stuff blocked that overpass.
Washington will serve. Up 2. Chance for the Tigers here. And once again, the finesse play by LSU's Brittany Cooper.
It's like the old Statue of Liberty play, you know? You go up there and just freeze that arm and just let the ball just fall right off of it.
Very effective, and LSU's up 3. Washington to serve. that was long. Service error by the Tigers, and the Cats back to within 2. Brooke Bartek will serve for Kentucky. Lauren Rapp checks back in, or rather Mendoza for the Cats, and a service error by Bartek.
That kills your mojo. Right when you work hard to get that ball back.
Yep. 3-point LSU lead. Martinez to serve. Well, Roomley heroic just to keep that alive.
UK cannot handle that short serve. They're just really struggling with
well,
passing
and it's not as
ball.
though they've never seen it before.
I know. I don't understand it. Usually when a team serves you that short ball, you make them pay for it by just, you know, hitting that.
Well, you can tell Craig Skinner has not been happy all day, and he wants to talk to his squad down 4 with the match. Numbers on game 4 are looking suspiciously like games 1 and 2 with LSU at 273 hitting average to just 0.53 for Kentucky. And for those of you who are fairly new to the sport, it's similar to a batting average. If you're up around 300, you're doing very, very well. If you're below that Mendoza line, you're in trouble. There is a Mendoza in the Kentucky lineup, and she just hit the ball, trying to keep the Cats alive here, and that'll do it. Lauren Rapp, a huge hit for the Cats.
That's a big point for UK, especially coming out of that time.
A new assistant on the staff this year, Lauren Sauer, graduate of Georgia Tech.
Smart spot by Washington. Big hit.
Big hit by Brooke Bartek. LSU has 3-point game.
Tip goes down for a kill. Brienne was back there waiting for that hard hit that's been coming her way for the last 5 swings.
Well, she handles those so well, but she couldn't catch up with a dump right there.
Oh, back at you with the dump by Brumley.
Sarah Roomley says, well, if you can do it, I can too, and she found the hole.
Yep.
19-16. Britton Riker will serve.
Nice pickup. Oh, big hit.
Off the forearm of Marina Skender, and there was not a thing she could do with that. I wonder how fast that came at her.
I think we put a radar gun once on those.
Really?
They come about, like, I think the most topped it out, it's like 70 miles an hour.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, that's all right. Big hit from Queen.
LSU could not muster an attack, and it gave Kentucky a great opportunity. Queen and NZENWA smashed it home. 2 years ago named to the All-SEC freshman team. The voters got to see how the Wildcats won last night. That was a great football game last night. It wasn't a fluke. We are tied here at 20, Kentucky and LSU.
Oh my.
Well, they might have gotten away with one there. I don't know. Tigers in trouble.
Run it down. Free ball. Kentucky's got to capitalize on this free ball. There it is.
By free ball, you mean LSU did whatever it could to keep it alive. The Wildcats got a chance to pick out what they wanted.
A free ball is any ball that comes over the net on the 3rd hit that isn't an offensive hit.
And the Cats just can't take advantage. They keep stopping themselves. Another service error. LSU has not made many mistakes today. Kentucky has capitalized in the short run, but they haven't stretched anything out.
Kentucky's got to pass this ball. This is all about the pass right here.
Anna Washington to serve. Brittany Cooper just could not keep it on the other side of the net. It's a point for the Wildcats. They lead at 22-21. Bartek to serve. Martinez maybe helped the Wildcats.
Big hit.
Skender picked her up.
She was 10 feet off the net and still put that ball on the cut shot on the inside angle.
You might have heard Washington screaming to Martinez out, but Martinez playing it safe hit it anyway, and Skender with a wonderful hit. That's a mistake by Kentucky.
Yeah, she hit the net on the way up. Good call by the official.
And a break for the Wildcats.
She did. She hit it on the way up.